Hello and welcome to another video where we are playing Town to City again. For this episode we're going to be staying over in our farming village of Fontebrac, which we started last time. And I would like to try and finish off everything that's on the farming tree that we currently have available to us. So that's going to involve building more fields, more businesses, and of course lots of aesthetic detailing as always. So let's dive in! So last episode we built all of this, and if I turn the camera around, I would like to focus on this area for this episode. Now, first things first, we are fully stocked up on farm points and money, so let's go ahead and spend some. If I come to the research menu and click on farms, you can see we're here at tier 3. The only thing we unlocked last time was this ability to increase farm surface area. But I want to go ahead and unlock everything else. I especially really like these farmers market decorations. The doghouse, I guess, is just cute, and we're going to be able to build 4 more types of fields by unlocking everything here, so let's go ahead and do all that. Beautiful, and now we have to save up a little bit again until we can get the pub. So we didn't really unlock any new commerce or food buildings there, but there are a few things I would like to build out around Little Town Square to begin with. So I'm going to get out all of the buildings that I want to be included. The first of which is going to be a research centre, which we do already have built in our other town, but I would like to have one here so that we're able to, I think, work our way through the city research menu as well while we're here. Another thing I would like to include is probably another small warehouse because our other one is beginning to get full. I will also, I imagine, need a granary or 2 to fulfill the need that our fields that we're gonna build will have. As you can see in our decorations menu, we just unlocked these 6 new objects, I guess, which are going to help us to build out a farmer's market at some point in this episode. For our town square, I also want to include another opticians because our existing opticians has demand exceeding the production it can supply. And finally, I would like to include a fountain of seasons over in this area as well to be the heart of our town square. And I'm sure we could do with a few houses as well, so let me go ahead and place a couple of those down. And now we have all the ingredients for our town square, and it's up to us to try and put them together aesthetically. So I've decided that the big warehouse looks better than the little warehouse up against the railway line there, so I've just replaced that. But apart from that, everything is pretty much as we planned it. So now everything is in a good position, let's try and draw out some paths. Okay, I think that's a good starting point. Let's get a family moved into one of these houses so we've got a few spare workers. And then I can get someone into this opticians and into this warehouse as well. Now, I think these paths definitely want a little bit of decorating up, so let's see what we can do about that. And hopefully all those light decorations will make our family very happy to live in here as well. There we go, pretty happy with how this is shaping up now. I just went and added a bunch of lights everywhere. Looks like we also now have enough research points to grab this pub, so let's go ahead and grab that while we can. So that means we have unlocked the leisure need, which is where the pub sits. And this is how this asset is looking. I'm wondering if we might want to place that somewhere up on the hill here. Yeah, I think if we built it like this, we could then kind of build out the seating area. Perhaps it should become slightly further down here. And then I can build out a little pub garden in this area. There we go, and then we have a very nice little pub garden freshly built out. I'm going to go ahead and build a couple of more residential houses just coming around here so that we can move in these new families as well. If I build a couple more trees around this house, I think that can make this family happy enough to live there. There we go, that's perfect. And I'm probably pretty happy for these houses to be 2 stories as well, at least most of them. And it looks like with that we have unlocked the next stage of our research menu, which we don't need quite yet because we're going to be building out these things first, but we may as well go ahead and unlock it. Nice, that's research tier 4. And there'll be a whole host of things that we can build out later. Additionally, we can upgrade our city from a hamlet to a village, so let's go ahead and do that. Perfect, city upgraded to stage 3. And that means we can go ahead and unlock these Halloween decorations, which is quite fun. Let's grab those. And it also means we've unlocked the ability to build these buildings in our town of Fontebrac over here. We already have them in our old town, but now we can build them here too. So now it seems like a good moment to start building out some of our farms that we want to have this episode. And I think I would like to start building those up in this area that we have free over here. And part of what I would like to do is build a little farmer's market in between the farmers' houses in this area. So let's go ahead and get rid of these rocks which are in my way. And then go ahead and build about 4 farmers' residences. And I'll make sure that we have built a road up to their houses as well. And this person wants to live very near leisure, so I'm also probably going to just build them a little house just next to this pub so that they can live a happy, leisurely life. And my farms up here are very unhappy because none of their house needs are fulfilled, which of course I do know, so let's go ahead and try and fix some of that. And as I said, one thing I would like to do up here is build out a little farmer's market with the new items that we unlocked, so I'm going to go ahead and have a go at building that. There we go, that's a pretty nice little farmer's market there that we've built for these houses. And it looks like we need yet more houses, so I will need to keep building them out, perhaps around here. And it looks like we also have a request up here, so I'm going to go ahead and see what that is. So this person would like us to build them a vineyard, which means planting and harvesting a lot of grapes, placing a big shed at the farm, and placing a water pump at the farm. And it looks like this is the farm they've requested, so I guess we can go ahead and build that out here. I had planned this farm for a different new crop, but why not have an extra farm of grapes? There we go, and this farm would like to have a big shed, so let's go ahead and place down one of those as well. And also a water pump, which is a pretty easy requirement to fulfill. There we go, we've completed that quest. Let's see what we're going to get. We're allowed to choose the wine's brand name, Our Little Hiccup, Mayor's Delight, or Grape Expectations. Personally, I like Grape Expectations. There we go, and we've won 150 money and 200 farm points, which means we're all full of farm points. So let's go and see if there's anything we can unlock on our research menu. Why don't we get this flower automation, which looks like it will have a positive impact on our farms. And I will continue to detail up this little farm that we had started building thanks to that quest. I would like to include this little doghouse that we have unlocked because it is really quite cute. So let's make sure we get one of those in. There we go, we've made this a kind of a spooky farmhouse thanks to our new Halloween decorations. And I think we could add in a bit of a leisure-focused area around by these houses, perhaps. Or even perhaps a little leisure building here instead. Yeah, let's perhaps have them over here near our town square. Okay, now let's build out a couple more of these farms in this area that we've got going on as well. I think we could build one of our new crops out of this one. Why don't we go for hops, which we haven't used yet? There we go, and I'd like to decorate this up a bit as well. There we go, I'm pretty happy with how that one is looking now. And we have run out of available houses, so I will take that as an excuse to go ahead and build some more up along this hillside. And also probably cause to do a little bit of detailing of these houses that we've got here as well. And we've got somebody who wants to move in who requires lots of flower decorations, so let's see if we can place down a few more of those onto these houses. Okay, so we've been stacking up farm points again, so I think we should go ahead and get global farming, which is what will allow our other town, Belval, to begin using our crops in their buildings when we return to that town. So, time to go out on and build another farm. I think let's pick this one. And let's go for lettuce, which is another one of our new crops. There we go, that's looking pretty good. And let's go ahead and detail this area up as well. There we go, I feel like that lettuce farm looks really good on the hill there. And it looks like we might be ready to upgrade our town again, this time from village to small town, so let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we've unlocked housewares and an expanded research menu. I would quite like to unlock these stonework decorations from the research menu that we have just made available to ourselves, because I think that will help a lot with our detailing. And we've got another farm to build out here, and I think here we could have potatoes, which we haven't started growing anywhere yet, so let's go ahead and build out a bit of a potato farm. Although I will actually place down one more farmhouse before I do that, just because I know I am going to want one more in this area, seeing as we had to build an extra vineyard. And now I can go ahead and build out this potato farm. There we go, and there is a really rather large potato farm that we can now go ahead and build out. There we go, and I feel like that stone wall looks pretty nice all the way around it. There we go, happy with how that is looking. And I think I kind of need another row of houses really to fill in this gap that we've got here currently. And let's go ahead and make sure these ones are decorated up as well. And now it's time to build out our final farm for this episode, which is going to be just here, and it is going to be a tomato farm, which is the last crop that we haven't used yet. There we go, and that means it is also time to detail up this farm as well. And we have unlocked a couple of fountains with our stonewares, so I think I would like to try and build, I guess we'd already have a fountain here, but perhaps just a little second square with a fountain just over here. Or actually maybe this one could be a statue. There we go, there's our little statue square built out. And it looks like our granaries have run out of room to be dealing with these farms, so I think we're going to need to build just one more, perhaps somewhere up nearer to them. And I think we could go ahead and perhaps build a granary over in this spot just down here. And it looks like they now all want to switch over from this granary to that granary, practically except one person. So I guess we can let them. And it looks like there's a tiny bit of detailing that we've missed over here as well, so why don't we go ahead and sort that out. There we go, that flower bed's looking alright now. And I keep being told that we can upgrade our mayor's home, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go, mayor's home is looking pretty good over there. And I think I could probably fill in this corner with a couple of high density houses as well, if I can sneak those in, just to finish off this area of town. And with that, I'm pretty happy to leave our new part of town over here for today. We didn't quite manage to achieve everything I wanted to this episode. We do have a little bit of the farming research menu to unlock and implement at the moment. But I'm really happy with how everything turned out looking in this episode. And of course, not complaining too much about having to return to this town. So I would like to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far in the video, please consider liking it or even subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.